Hey Steve, I just got done. I mean, literally just got done watching your video about you trying to do a 10K this year. That's awesome, and I know you can do it. I started out 2008 at 260 pounds. First day I went to the gym, I was on the treadmill for maybe 5 minutes, and the whole room closed in. I almost passed out. I got dizzy. It was horrible. I was horribly out of shape and out overweight. I've never been a runner either. I've picked it up here and there, but I've only always lasted maybe a month. Um, for me, running is a very easy way to exercise. Get out the door and you go. Not the prep of going to the gym, which I just hate. But last year, sometime in mid March when we had our winter thaw, our spring thaw, um, I just started running, and I did a little bit more each day. By May, I did my first 5K, um, and I finished. You saw my videos. I don't know what the time was, but I finished. A week later, I did another 5K, which was really cool. It was in Lambeau Field, where the Green Bay Packers play. It wasn't in Lambeau Field, but the last lap was in Lambeau that you got to run around in the stadium, which was really cool. About a month and a half later, I did a 10K, and I finished that just over 45 minutes. Um, then after that, I did about 3 or 4 more 5K races, and all that training led up to my half marathon in September, which I finished in like 2 hours and 7 minutes. That's 13.2 miles, 13.1 miles. I never posted a video on about my half marathon yet. I have the footage, and it's one of those videos that's really hard for me to wrap my mind around and make. Although I'm planning on doing another half marathon in May, and I've actually been wondering if I can't train up to a full marathon then in September. And with this thought now, starting up my training again for the half marathon, I know I need to make that video about my journey about the half marathon. But if sorry about that, uh, but if I can do it, you can do it. I tell you what, when I was 260 pounds, and I started running, there's a river between my house and the other side of town. So there's a bridge, and the river's on I call it the top of the bridge. There's an elevation switch. So going up this bridge, there's a lot of hills and valleys. Um, it was hard to run that in high school. I ran track in high school, and that's where I ran. It was challenging. And the thought of doing that with now I'm, oh God, 40 pounds lighter than I was then, more than that, depending. I put a little weight back on after Christmas, but now I'm in the process of losing that again with the training. But imagine carrying a 40-pound sack of potatoes on your back and trying to run. That's what I was doing, and each time you run, it does get easier. I was having problems with my shin splints. You might want to check out the shoes you're wearing. The key with running is having good shoes. I bought almost 3 pairs of tennis shoes last summer between all the running I did. Make sure you have good shoes, make sure they're fit properly, and make sure you stretch right. I don't stretch nearly enough either. But if I can do it, you can do it. I was never a runner. I was never an athlete. And now I run on the average about 45 minutes to an hour a night, about 5 days a week. I'm going to start where I do every other day and do a little bit more cross training, like cardio, stuff like that, just so I don't get shin splints. And I was running into shin splints last year where the front of my leg was beginning to bother me, the front of my calf. And that once I got new shoes, that really fixed that up. So good job. If you need any advice how to get through it, just do it. The cool thing about running, if you can run outside, is you only go so far, and then you have to come back. So if you have to walk back, you walk back. When I started training for the half marathon, what I do is I drive the distance first. You know, I drive, when my goal was 10 miles, I would drive 5 miles, come back. That's 10 miles. There were some of those days when I had my little iPod, my iPod Shuffle. I would run halfway, and then the way back was a challenge, and I would walk back one song, run back one song. Walk one song, run 2 songs. Walk one song, run 3 songs. Stuff like that. Just these mind games I would play. That's a big thing to do. You know, if you can't run, then walk it. You're still giving yourself that. And by race day, if you're racing in May, or I forget when you said, you'll run the whole way, and you'll be amazed at how quickly you can do 10K. It's 45 minutes. I do that almost every night now. Not to the race speeds. You know, it's more of a jog versus a race. But I know you can do it. If I certainly can do it, so can you. If I can do it, anybody can do it. So good luck, man, and let me know. We need to get in touch more. We've kind of lost touch lately, and I regret that. So let's get back in touch. Good luck. Thanks for making a response video, and I will talk to you later. Bye.